Hey, what's up? What's going on? Can you guys please like the video and please subscribe to my YouTube channel? It'd be greatly appreciated. From the bottom of my heart. My shirt keeps bedazzling and moving around because I'm losing weight, so thank God for that. Thank God that is going on. But anyways, this video is about my journey in the park and my journey with Mother Nature. So basically, we're going to start from the beginning to the end. This is my second video about signs and symbols. Sometimes I don't do videos about signs and symbols because it just be too much. Too much shit I just be noticing. But basically, we're going to start from Thursday the 23rd. I believe the time was about 1:45 p.m. Write that down. So this Thursday, March 23rd, I was at the park again because I'm always at the park. So I was walking and for some reason I just looked up. And then I seen wings like stretch out my arms and then add another pair, at least 3 feet long on each side. And it was all black, but it was low. But if I've been down like this, my body was like the size of my body, but in like a fetal position, that would be the size of the body of the bird. And the head was black, but you couldn't really see the head or the beak, but I seen the feet. It was like a golden brownish color, like a little yellow. And it was like that. And I could see it, and it was just flying because basically I pay attention to the sounds and the noises that I hear in the park. Because basically I'm not trying to get hurt, and plus I have encounters with animals I usually don't see. So anyways, as I'm walking, I'm looking up because I don't know. I just looked up because I believe I did hear a sound, and then I seen this big ass bird, that big, and it wasn't that far from me, but the sun was shining on the bird. It looked like the bird was gonna go inside the water or whatever. So there was a gentleman in front of me, and I was like, hey, you, hey, do you see that? Look up. So he looked up, because usually when I see birds and different animals, I'm usually by myself, and I don't know, I just wanted somebody to see it with me. I don't know why. So the guy looked up and he was like, oh shit, that's amazing. I was like, you know what kind of bird that is or whatever? And he was like, it could be a vulture, it could be an eagle, because there's been some rumors that eagles are mating in Cumberland or whatever. I don't know for sure, and I don't know for a fact or whatever. So, and then I was like, I'm so glad you've seen this with me. And so then I came home, I got on the computer, and then put the description of the bird in and everything that I saw, from the wings, the feathers. It was a bald eagle. I seen a motherfucking bald eagle. My tongue is red because I was eating some hot peppers. So I was just like, oh shit. And I was just like, you know, even having that guy witness, but just to help with the description as well. You know, because I've never seen a fucking bald eagle before, or eagle at all. They don't have no eagles in the zoo here where I live at in Rhode Island. You know what I'm saying? So, but to see it in this natural habitat and how it was just swarming and flying, it was so fucking beautiful. I was nervous at the same time too, because I hear stories about eagles eating animals, big animals. So, and it just flew away. I didn't see it land in the water. And I was just so happy that there was somebody to witness and then help me with the description of the bald eagle. And the gentleman was telling me as well that he has a bird feeder at home, and he has a bunch of hawks that comes to his house and eat the birds and eat the little birds. And he feels like he don't know if he's setting a death trap for the birds, because as soon as the birds come to his bird feeder and everything, the hawk come and eat the birds. So basically he feels like he's setting a trap. But I was just like, yo, did you see that? OMG, I can't believe it. That shit was huge. Oh my God. Then I was like, does it eat people? Because I was told it could eat somebody, you know. different shit I be hearing from people. And I was like, no, it doesn't happen. I was like, you need to keep a journal. And basically I do, because I couldn't believe I seen it. It was so fucking beautiful. And it was just, I don't know, just like ease, calmness, just, it was almost like I was meditating in a way. So basically I'm looking to buy a book on animals and sign and symbols. I used to have one. I think I got to go through my book collection and look, because I had a lot of books, and then I listened to different people lecture, and they would give names of books, and I would go purchase the books. But anyways, some of the things that, well, they said the bald eagle was chosen to represent the USA on June 20th, 1782. My brother was murdered on June 20th, 2004. So, you know, that's like a connection that I picked up. And that also, the bald eagle has like 4 claws or 4 paws, which stands for balance and grounding. And also, the eagle stands for great strength, leadership, vision. Also, many different empires used the bald eagle to represent them, like Babylon, Egypt, Rome. It means a lot of strength, representing salvation. Eagles appeared in the book of Revelation on the side of God. And also in Islam, the eagle represent war, like and nobility and domination, powers and message of the spirits. Basically, and also other different culture, it means a new beginning, like Native American, messenger, starting over, courage, honesty, truthful. Basically a lot of wisdom with Native Americans, fortitude. In Egyptian, it symbolized both the great spirits and the sun god Ra, Amun-Ra, but I'm pronouncing that wrong, please forgive me. And also Horus. So eternal life, vision, wisdom, just a lot of different things that the bald eagle stands for. But I was so soothed and so happy that I seen it, and I looked up at the perfect time, and I had a witness. I don't need a witness, but it's so nice to just have somebody help you with details, you know. So that happened that happened Thursday, March 23rd at around 1:45 p.m. And then the next day is Monday the 20th of 2017. I was walking, and there's about 4 blue jays, and just singing and walking along next to me or whatever. And I came closer to them, and then the cardinal bird flew down, and it was right next to my feet, and it wouldn't fly away, and I was standing right next to it, and it wasn't chirping, it was just walking, like I'm walking along with me, because I actually went closer to the bushes parts or whatever, and I felt her immense greatness. It just felt so good. And I was happy. I'm always happy to see Mother Nature. I'm always happy to have animals enter my life or whatever. So as I was leaving the park, a small blue jay flew right by my car windshield, just right by it. Not that it was gonna hit my windshield up, but just making me focus on it and see it fly right by my car windshield. And I was like, damn, you guys don't want me to leave. Anyways, in the last video I told you what the blue jays stand for or whatever. And so that was awesome, you know. And then the next time, and the cardinal bird wasn't an adult bird at all. And the blue jay that flew by my windshield wasn't an adult as well. But the other 4 blue jays I seen were adult birds. They were beautiful too. The color was so just like, so gorgeous. And it was like grace. And then the last time was March 12th. It was on a Sunday, and for some reason I just was there, and at this time I was the only person in this park. This park is huge, and I seen a hawk flying, and it was an adult hawk. It was huge, but nothing as big as the bald eagle. But it was huge, and I could see it fly in the sky, and I was watching it, and it was just doing all types of nice fancy moves and shit like that. It was beautiful, and I was like, wow. But then the temperature felt like below, and it was like I was in a trance, like I wasn't there. Like time had flew by so fast, so then so I kept walking, and then I couldn't see the hawk anymore. So I was like, oh, the hawk must have flew away, whatever. So then as I'm walking, boom, boom. Then there's a tree right here, and the hawk is sitting right on the tree, and I'm that close to the hawk. And I was nervous for a little bit, and it didn't move. And I was like, and like I said, I was told stories that the hawk could eat you and pry your eyes out and shit like that. So I was like this close to the hawk, and it was just sitting at the tree waiting for me to come around, because I just told you I seen it fly. Then as I was coming around, it was sitting right there, like it was a little piece of like the tree branch that was broken off, like that little piece. The hawk was right there, and I walked right past it. I was like this far from the hawk, and it didn't fly away or anything. Once I went past the hawk and I turned around to look again, that's when it started flying. It was flying, and it was showing me like tricks. It was just flying, just showing. And then before you know it, I looked at the time, and it was like 15 or 20 minutes went by, and then it was like I almost had frostbite on my hand or whatever. And I had on like 3 pairs of gloves, mind you, and my hands was just like frozen. It was like, oh my God. And as I'm walking to leave, I noticed I'm the only person in the park. So that is my story on signs and symbols, and my video before I tell you what hawk means as well, Horus. So please like and subscribe. It'll be greatly appreciated. And I guess as I get more into doing videos, there'll be more things I would like to share. But one thing I would like to say, if you have dreams or visions in your dreams that could be a sign of someone leaving this earth, and say they're close to you, or a family member, or someone that you can actually talk to, maybe you should let them know. And we'll talk further about that another time. So peace, subscribe, and like the video. It'll be greatly appreciated. One love.